scratch. As I'm giving you this video response, you're actually chatting with me on Blog TV, not Blog TV, but Skype. Just wanted to let you know I thank you very much for putting this particular vid up, because it is something that is of concern with motivation for everyone. Motivation is what we deem it to be, what we put as a value in front of us as to why we're doing it is more important than the reasons why we're driven. Sometimes the initial interest in a particular activity is similar to a booster rocket on any spacecraft. It's immediate and very impulsive, very powerful, and not misleading in any way, shape, or form, because we know that we're going towards one direction. However, it's after we start doing our orbiting phase where we end up having issues because we meet up with all the other junk that we have to juggle that suddenly starts souring the experience, such as having... I'll give you my example. When I was married, my biggest issue was that my ex-wife now didn't agree with the reasons why I wanted to do certain types of activities, or if she did, I would get flack for it and have a guilt trip when I came back home. So that unfortunately kind of gave me a very big demotivating factor, to the point that everything that I loved doing, be it playing a video game, be it doing my radio show, be it doing YouTube. I didn't even start YouTube during that period, but doing anything, going out with a friend or something like that, became nothing more than tasteless, unwanted ash. In fact, the activities that I enjoyed doing were so corrupted by that point that even thinking about wanting to do it rendered it useless. So it does help to have people around you that understand why you do what you do, or tolerate it, so that they don't criticize, they don't judge, they don't say a word, and they let you do what you need to do or what you want to do, so that you can then be with that person again. At least that was my case. But I'm pretty sure there's other people out there that suffer from the similar fate, if you will, where they have partners that seem to understand what they're going through, but they still end up giving them a guilt trip. Then there's also monetary, in regards to money. Certain activities or ideas that we have in our heads do need money to be able to be realized, and that usually ends up being a motivating factor of discontinuing a certain activity, because if we can't save enough money for it, tends to be unfortunately a bad experience. Oh well. Motivation is what we deem fit for ourselves. It's the goal that we put in front of ourselves, and it's what we want to achieve. One word, if you always think about what you want to achieve, and never mind what the critics and the judgmental people will ever tell you, you'll eventually get to where you need to go. Even if it does bring you, instead of a straight line, that the necessities of life actually bring you to have to bivouac around in very vague detours, eventually you get to where you need to go. Anyways, have a nice one.